EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Las Vegas Raiders. And off we go from Las Vegas. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. Play action. It's Fields. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On play action, Fields. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. And, CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level, and sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
On 1st down, it's Fields. Being chased out left. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Again, Fields. Forced out to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To throw is Fields. And incomplete. They tried to drop it off, but he couldn't hold on.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
The kick by McManus is good, and the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was hoping for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Allen now on 1st down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 35. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Quez Watkins. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Throwing on third down, Fields. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And
let's go. I thought that was a
Brandon,
damn
we
drop.
saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last
Oh,
week.
shit, he's
Nothing has
sizing me.
changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
They snap it to Fields.
Get him! Get him!
His tight end, Evan Ingram. And he's going to have the Chiefs first down on a well-designed play there. That gets him 16 to move the chains. Back to throw. Fields escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And, Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball, and that one was picked off.
Come on, what the fuck?
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. Dukes. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Play action. Now it's Allen. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route.
Good shit.
Taken down, but not before they reach the 50. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Dukes. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. From midfield, here's Allen. That's into double coverage and intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Chiefs are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
I need a pick, bro.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Oh, shit.
Now Fields.
Oh my God.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Well, this defense for the Raiders, they were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Right left.
They'll run with ETN.
Oh, what the fuck? I caught the play.
He's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Now a first down throw. Fields steps away to his left. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and he forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
After 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Rolling to his left. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third. The offense on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Off play action, Fields.
Oh, let's go.
Popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith, and he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Well, Charles, you got a quarterback out of the pocket trying to make a play, and you get it, but instead he ends up throwing it to the other team.
And, partners, we know to be successful in this league, number 1, you're going to have to be able to make plays on the perimeter or when the pocket breaks down. But number 2, you've got to make smart decisions with the football. And that time, that simply was not a smart decision.
No!
And it's intercepted. And
what the fuck?
Take possession of the football. The one side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up.
Niggas get a pick just to throw a pick.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
Dancing to his
left.
What
the fuck is going on here?
And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
I ain't never seen that damn thing.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. ETN up the middle. And he's going to be close to a first down as he gets this to the Raiders' 39. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. ETN once more. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields.
Let's go!
They get to him back at the 40. Chris Jones, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play-action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now left side of the swing pass. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. A play fake, now Fields to throw.
Oh, shit.
They'll roll him out right.
Oh!
Right back to Moore.
What the fuck? Bro, get there.
Getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw.
Get the fucking ball.
He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
On second down, a run with ETN.
No!
And he'll take this one down near the 15. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Come on.
They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. This one tough. They need 9 yards on 3rd down. Now it's Fields. On the move to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Go for it.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Now McManus will line up for the field goal. This just 32 yards officially from the right hash. The kick by McManus is good, and they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. Well, still some climbing left to do to get back to even, but forcing a turnover and getting the field goal there, that's a small step toward erasing the early deficit.
Absolutely. That interception field goal, that's the beginning of what they hope will be several steps towards erasing that deficit and building a lead of their own by the time this game is over.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
On play action, Allen. He's going to float this over the middle, deep.
What the fuck?
Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd
No,
time.
bruh.
Picked up by Jonathan Jones.
No, what the
Chiefs
fuck,
are in
bro?
great shape here as they
That
take
nigga's
over
slow as
their
fuck.
46-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree,
Right,
because
bro,
you
let's
don't get to be
keep
one of the
this
best
running the
quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half #2.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a
Keep
back,
this run
you spend time
on
with
the
your offensive
ground.
line
Keep
and
him
give
on the
them
ground.
credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
From just shy of midfield, Fields completes it to
What
Evan
the
Ingram.
fuck?
And he'll go down, but not before
You
getting
niggas
this
suck,
inside
bro.
the 30. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the 1st half. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Oh, bruh.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Fields now to throw. Rolling to his right. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Martin, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Here's Fields. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Now McManus will line up for the field goal. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Now the Chiefs bring on their field goal unit. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. The kick by McManus is good, and they jump back in front here. It's 9-7. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Come on, E, bro. Stop throwing fucking picks to this nigga, dog.
They force the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Allen now looks to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. Then his pass is intercepted.
What the fuck, E?
Today. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory.
We good.
As well.
Shut up, announcer.
They were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
He just danced away from that one defender on his way to a gain of about 7 yards. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Chiefs on top. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach,
okay, ball. Let's go.
We're going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Well, forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 48-yard line. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Now Allen. And this is Simpson with a catch.
1 fucking yard, dog.
This across midfield to the 48. To throw again on 2nd down. Allen. And this is caught by Watkins. And he'll wind up getting this to the 32.
4 picks? What the fuck?
At the 16, and that's how many yards they get. 1st down. Now Allen again. He finds his man complete. It's Simpson. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
To throw again on second down. Allen. Buying time to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Allen going to throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at second down.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you
niggas is
turn
tired
and hurt your team.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, second and goal. Straight ahead is Hall. And he is in.
Let's go!
Touchdown, Raiders. Breece Hall with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Gano the extra point, and the lead is up to 5. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Straight ahead, Etienne. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. 3 yards all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
On 4th down, Fields.
Let's go.
And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown. Raheem Mostert. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Extra point try good by Gano. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Fields.
He caught that.
Connection to Moore. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Good throw.
Incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Here we go. Here we go. 42 to Mike, 42. 42 to Mike. And pick it up, defense. Let's go.
4th down. Fields has to have this one. Flush to his right.
Let's
Across his
go.
body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
First play of the drive, excellent run, just sets up wash, rinse, repeat. Another 1st down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Well, they'll take that every time with a lead. 1st down, 4th quarter, getting 8 yards. You love that.
They will take it, and you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down, have to stop them, have to get the football back, but 8 yards on 1st down puts them back on their heels.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up.
What the fuck?
Short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down.
Let's go Ravens.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Allen gonna go on 4th down. And this is caught by Watkins. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Raiders add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Gano the extra point, and that will make this a 19-point game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And Moore, he's going to sit on this one, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
That 5-game win streak is ticking away here in the fourth quarter. Just haven't been as sharp in this one.
Oh my gosh.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. On first down, Fields. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. A shotgun snap and a give to ETN.
Get his ass.
And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13. This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the fourth quarter. Just rely more on the passing attack.
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate, and try and find some targets in the open field downfield.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to
Oh, good shit, defense.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Eluding the pressure right. Oh, Fields is intercepted for a 3rd time. Greedy Williams picks it off.
Oh my God.
Into the end zone, the Raider defense delivers a score.
Let's go.
Cano now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no run back here for Moore. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Fields on first down.
No.
Here's ETN. They find some open field here. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. He's going to
Come on.
this
Come
one
on.
deep right
Oh my fucking gosh, bro.
Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big.
Oh, he didn't get
Got
that?
them
Oh, he
out
got
to a
that.
3-score lead here in the fourth quarter after that one, CD. And, well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they hope to polish things off, and what a run they are on as they try to turn a 6-game win streak into a 7-game win streak. And Allen is actually going to throw it here. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. On the move past the 40. Still going inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Tyreek Hill with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead. Extra point try good by Gano, and that will bump the lead up to 26. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And Moore, he's going to sit on this one, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Come on, catch the damn ball.
And their struggles continue here.
Nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
On 3rd down, here's Etienne. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He's going to let it fly.
Come on, get that. Oh my fucking God.
Touchdown. Chris Olave.
Catches
2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chiefs are able to cut into that deficit.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Extra point from McManus is good, and that'll make this a 19-point ball game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, CD, this is the ideal situation. The 4th quarter, you come out here late, not much time on the clock with a comfortable lead, and put the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah, this offense, all game long,
No!
Here's another interception. Jair Elam makes
what
a
the
pick.
fuck?
I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now on 2nd and 13, Fields. That pass complete to Moore. Pitch and catch there good for 13. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Running out of the gun, Etienne. And he's got the 1st down as he gets it to the 8. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining.
What's up? No.
And one last throw here for Fields. Now they set up
no way.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
It certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for Las Vegas, the great run they've been on continues.